Well, where does the information you see, particularly on social media, come from? And how do you know it's legitimate and something that you should share? Well, fake news and information has become a real problem. Q2's Russ Riesinger has more tonight as we continue our coverage of National News Literacy Week.
Every day we are bombarded with information. New technology brings it to us faster than ever before, seldom pausing to separate fact from fiction.
The question is, are we presenting people with the truth, the facts, those things that seem to be most crucial, and especially for people who are not very critical consumers of what they take in?
Dr. John Caputo is co-founder of the Northwest Alliance for Responsible Media. He's a former communication professor of mine at Gonzaga University, where he taught media literacy.
Primarily, media has been seen as a one-way megaphone. The reality of that, social media has sort of changed that and put the megaphone in a lot of people's hands who don't care about the truth or who don't care. In fact, their job is to obfuscate the facts and obfuscate the truth.
The amount of misinformation being spread on social media is simply staggering and growing, with more people getting info and sharing it from unreliable or dubious sources.
It's been building, and now we're at this spot where it's hard to believe.
Crisis right now?
Yeah, I would say we are at a crisis in the United States. You know, there's a question I ask is, are the media we use a unifying factor in our society, or are they fragmenting society?
Being able to distinguish real facts and objective journalism from fiction, opinion, and propaganda can be more difficult than ever. That's why Q2 and our parent company, Scripps, are shining a light on news literacy this week. Where do you go to get your news and information?
Scrolling through Facebook, obviously you get a lot of news sources there. I watch the news. I watch Newsmax Live with my fiance every other night or something like that. Really, any social medias, I'll look at anything on there.
For my news sources, I get a lot from Facebook.
We showed students at MSUB one of the news literacy quizzes you can find right now on KTVQ.com to see if they could tell false or misleading social media posts from those that are credible and whether they would be safe to share, like this one purportedly from President Trump.
I would say it was A, just because I did follow his Twitter page for a while.
No, actually, this was a satire page.
Kind of sounds like something he would say, but at the same time, I'm going to say it was false.
You're right. That's a satire page.
I think it has a destabilizing effect. One of the negative effects is that people just lose trust in institutions.
Dr. Jason Atkins is a political science professor at MSUB. He teaches media literacy as part of a course on American government.
We look at not only the effects of media on public opinion, but where to look for information. What do we look for reporting? Are we looking for sources that do original reporting, or when you look at sources, is it just opinion-based? And when we teach, bear in mind, we don't teach, which sources people should look at. Students do have their choice, and they have various political perspectives. But at least we want to give them the info, like where could they go to find, original reporting that's fact-based instead of some of this, quoting these conspiracy theories that really aren't based in reality.
See, the old journalistic thing, if your mother said you did it, double check, see where this is coming from, because it could be false, and we get lots and lots of false information.
Something more important than ever as we navigate the rising flood of information that surrounds us each day. In Billings, I'm Russ Riesinger for MTN News.
All right, thanks so much, Russ. Now look for the National News Literacy section on the top of our webpage, ktvq.com. You'll find important information and tools there, along with quizzes where you can test your own news literacy.